Hi peeps, so I have another Golden Book junk journal to share with you today. This will be my last one for a little while. I don't have any more fabric that match the rest of the book. So yeah, so let's get started. I went with like a kind of, I don't know, like a country kind of theme because of the chicken and all the little animals that's in it. So in my mind, the papers that I chose feel to me like country. But, you know, what do I know? I'm a city girl. So anyway, what I did was I just added this crocheted trim on the edges. I really love how this came out. I love how this whole thing, this was probably my second favorite. The cards, I think, is my first favorite. This one is my second favorite. And this fabric, it has a lot to do with the fabric. This fabric, I love so much. I got this fabric from my local fabric store. And I don't know what it is about this fabric. And I'm loving yellow lately. I don't know why, but I'm really loving yellow. But anyway, I love this fabric. And I'm happy I have a whole bunch of it. So yeah, there's my crooked signatures. I added this big button that I got from Michael's a while ago, and I actually sewed it to the spine. And there is a bullpen here that I am now selling in my shop. And I took some embroidery floss and I put some of my beads on there, the large ones and the little small ones, and then at the ends are buttons. So let's see if I can show this properly. This one is a yellow star button, and I got these are wooden buttons. This button is a wooden button. I got that from my girl Aaliyah. Thank you, Aaliyah, in my Happy Mail birthday rack. Happy Mail birthday, whatever, rack, I guess. And then I have this green button here and a white button and the red heart button. This button also came from my girl Aaliyah. I painted it red because I realized I don't have any colorful buttons in my stash. I have like a lot of vintage buttons or like silver buttons and gold buttons and stuff, but I don't have like a lot of colorful buttons. So I have to get some of those now that I'm doing these golden books. I think I need to have some of those in my stash. So I just love how it just hangs on there. And then of course you can just unclip this. It's just through the thread of the button. Just unclip it and take it off. And I just have this really soft yarn wrapped around it. And there is the back. So yeah, let's get inside. I did a lot more sewing in this one, practicing my sewing, so I'll try to do some sewing in each journal that I make. Alright, so open it up. I'll stay in frame here. I thought this background might be a little less distracting. So yeah, I left the front cover as I always do, plain, because there's no writing on it. This book is in excellent condition. It's only 2005. So I had to fold all of the pages actually in this one. And so I love this paper. To me, this says country. And I could be wrong. I added some just some little snippets of the crocheted lace to some of the edges of the pages to make like a little tab kind of. And I sewed this, not to the page, but to some cardstock, because you know I'm still not comfortable with sewing on the pages yet. And yeah, it's a little wonky, as usual. It's a little wonky, but I don't know. I start off really good. Like, see, I started off really good, and then I don't know, something happens. So this is some stationery that I have in my stash, and I love it. It says, "I'm so lucky to have someone like you." So I thought that was cute. I got this from Morning Glory. It's a stationery store. I love that store, but it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. I did add a couple of little Dollar Tree stickers, some coffee dyed paper, some Edith Holden paper. I washi taped it just so I can connect the pages, and then this one I fold and I made a pocket at the top so it just has a tag and it's blank on the back, and just tied some seam binding to the top. And then I did leave some of the pages so you can do your own thing. It's a little journaling spot that I got from the Bestie. I used those 6x6 We Are Memory Keeper journal cards that I showed you in the cards video. And this is a journal card that I had in my stash. This is Home is Where You Are When I'm With You. And I just have the paper clip so it doesn't kind of fall into the pocket and get lost. And then some handwriting paper and ledger paper. And just some journal cards. And I have these South Carolina playing cards. Just, I don't know. I was figuring a country feel, South Carolina. Why not? And it's my ruffled fabric that I added there. I just glued it to the page. I sewed it, but I glued it to the page. Some more little stickers. This is that vintage paper that I'm loving using with my Martha Stewart punch. There's an envelope with a journal card. It says the story of today, so you can journal on the front and the back of this one. I had to pull some of my journal cards because I didn't have any more cards left from this collection. So you can add photos in the back, a tuck spot with some washi tape on here, and then I used my die cut, my Tim Holtz die cut, and cut some of the scraps, so you will have a lot of little things like this to journal on, and made a little tag. And the tag, this is actually from this collection here, and I just made a little pocket, and inside is this little Polaroid of like a wheat field, I think that is. To me it just said country, so I added it in there. And some more handwriting paper. And I made 2 corner tucks. It's the middle of the signature. This is actually a journal card from the collection. It's the only one I think I have left. And another die cut and a little tiny journal card. And some handwriting paper. Another little sticker. I did a little punch here. It didn't come out perfectly because this paper is kind of thin and it is vintage, so. Some coffee dyed paper. See a stencil in here? Kind of looks like one. And here's another one of those 6x6 cards. And I added this little Prima journal card here. It says Memories with You. I probably didn't even clip it, but I'll do it later. Some ledger paper, handwriting paper, another little sticker. This is the other Edith Holden page. This one I just folded so you can have that beautiful image on the front and back. Coffee dyed paper. I did washi tape these 2 pages together because this was at 8.5 by 11 and I wanted it to be longer. So I washi taped them together. Here's the middle of the signature. I added this little fabric flower in the middle just to hide the strings. I was going to put a button there, but it's kind of lumpy with the strings, so it wasn't like sitting right. So the second signature. And here is a little tuck spot with one of those little cut aparts. And again, I washi taped this page because it was too short. I sewed this little tuck spot, another journal card. You can journal on the front and the back. is one of my time cards that I sewed a fabric ruffle to, and it's plain on the back, I believe. Yeah, it's plain on the back. The stitching's not too bad on this. I think I showed this in my project share video, and I'm also going to include the other one with the fabric that's on the spine. I am going to include that one in the goodie bag. Added some stickers here. Here's another Edith Holden page, and I did the same thing with this one. I folded because it just had writing, and I added a little tag. Really, ice cream truck is still morning. Some coffee dye paper, some of the vintage paper. Just punched a butterfly up there. A little sticker. Handwriting paper, ledger paper. This is the fabric trim here from the spine. I sewed this pocket onto some cardstock and then glued it on here. This is a sample, a fabric swatch that I got. So thought that was cute to add there. Some more ledger paper and handwriting paper, another tuck spot from the envelope. It's another die cut and a journal card. Live simply, love deeply. And the back there's lines to journal on. And then I have another journal card here. Flip that up. Some more that vintage paper. Coffee dye paper, Edith Holden page that you can just look at because it's so pretty. Another sticker down here. I made a belly band here and added another one of the stationery from Morning Glory. I thought the colors look really nice with this whole spread here. Another one of those pockets with a journal card inside that you can journal on the front and the back. I'll paper clip it later. Oh, I had this paper clipped. I'll do it right now. It's another journal spot that you can use anywhere in the book. And then I wanted to add these, I've been dying to add these into office pages that I got from my crafty friend. And I just added 2 brads so you can take it apart. There's like 4 or 5 of them in here. So you can use them throughout. So I just paper clipped them to this last little short page here. And then here's the last page of the storybook. Did I say all the pages in the story are in here and in order? And then I made a library pocket in the back. And then there's just a tag and a journal card. And that is it. So this is my last golden book for now, till I get some more fabric that matches the rest of the book. So thank you so much for watching. It'll be listed in my Etsy by the end of the day today. And I thank you so much for watching and for all your sweet comments. And for my new subbies, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the weekend. Bye.